This is about Bryan Keith. This is about the learning tree, really, but really about Bryan Keith. Because he's the only, obviously, he's the weakest one. But Bryan Keith has something hidden about him. And I think that's probably why Jericho picked him. I don't know if anybody noticed. Bro, Bryan Keith acts just like Mr. T, bro. Like unintentionally, the intensity and the unintentionally funny sometimes. He just say little shit. Yeah, respect Jericho. Yeah, dumbass. And like, just like the bro, real shit, just like Mr. T. If you don't know, go do your research. Mr. T is one of the most iconic figures, public figures in history, especially in the early 70s and 80s. Big star. He's one of the names that made WrestleMania. Yeah, that show. He's one of the names that made WrestleMania pop. He teamed up with Hulk Hogan, brother, on the first WrestleMania, bro. So don't sleep on Mr. T name. Go do your research before anybody allow Mr. T. And for anybody in the back thinking that might be stereotypical, no, no, no. Mr. T had crazy amounts of charisma, bro. Crazy amounts. You ever seen what was it, A Team? And I'm not familiar with all the older shit, but A Team is a big one. I'm sure if y'all never seen Rocky 3, you need to go watch that. He's always intense and unintentionally funny. That's Bryan Keith. If you really look at Mr. T and Bryan Keith, they low key look alike, bro. He look like he could be Mr. T's lost nephew or some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think they need to go ahead and go with that Gucci verse. Those that don't know that Bryan Keith need to be standing in VIP, 150 deep, jury all over me. I look like Mr. T. Brr, brr. And bitches staring at me, staring so impotent. Now, anyway, that's Gucci for those who don't know. But I'm saying though, Bryan Keith acting like Mr. T, even putting on jewelry and like all this flashy jewelry, because Mr. T used to dress up real flashy. I think if Bryan Keith did that, that would be fire. I think that would be dope. It's not like he don't really get a reaction when he do say little shit. It kind of gets a pop. People be cracking up a little bit. He just come out of nowhere. Yeah, you should respect Jericho, dumbass. He act just like Mr. T, and he looked like him. And even though I fuss with Jericho heavy, Jericho really can't do anything wrong to me, but I still feel like Jericho shouldn't have no groups because nobody gets over. But if he want to get this one over, I think that'll be one right there. Big Bill is already over. Reason why people are cheering Big Bill because people see that Big Bill really don't even need Jericho, but the Jericho name helps him. Don't get me wrong, because Jericho, the learning tree is entertaining. I can't act like they not because he's literally playing a fourth wall character. He's literally rubbing at everything you hate about him. TV time and I want my TV time and regardless how you feel about Big Bill or Bryan Keith, he gives them TV time a lot. Every group, they get a lot of TV time with Jericho. So this is one of the most funniest, entertaining groups Jericho ever had. Hope it's not a complete failure. They should be tag team champs. And I think tag team titles is on their way if Bryan Keith takes on a Mr. T attitude, bro. Mr. T is extremely charismatic. He's unintentionally funny. Intensity. They look alike. Like, I think that's a dope idea. And and Big Bill, how can he not get over? He's big as shit. He's Kevin Nash and Edge's son. When Kevin Nash and Edge probably back in the day shared a bitch on the same night and had a threesome with her, and nobody knows who the baby is nobody knows who the baby daddy is to this day because he looks like Kevin Nash, a adolescent son that just got out of prison, but then he has Edge face. And look at Edge. Edge is tall, but he ain't big as that. Kevin Nash 7 feet, so that might be Kevin Nash genetics, and then he looked like Edge, so it might be Edge's son, but I think Kevin Nash got a lot to do with that too, because he reminded me of Kevin Nash. But I'm saying Bryan Keith taking on a Mr. T approach, wearing jewelry, wearing flashy clothes and shit, not like suits, not like Ricky Starks flashy, flamboyant. I'm talking like Mr. T used to wear the fur coats. Like he looked like a fucking killer, even though he got all this jewelry and shit. I think if Bryan Keith took that on, bro, he'll get over. I really guarantee he's young. Why not? It'll be something. I think that'd be dope. You know, I'm just aiming for new things in 2025. Let's see what happens. He act like Mr. T already. So, burr. Pat yourself on the back. If you haven't already, we'll give you a couple seconds. All right. Like, share, subscribe, dislike, all of the good shit. We are out.